All right, so here we are on Genesis 42. And now things are getting interesting. The story of Joseph, the narrative, his entire life, it's coming full circle here, where we see that the dreams that Joseph had initially about his brothers bowing down to him and serving him and him leading over his brothers, we're seeing that come to fruition here. I'm just going to put this camera down for a second so I can talk a little easier. And of course, you know, Joseph has every right in our flesh, of course, in our fleshly way of thinking, in our earthly way of thinking, to turn his brothers away when they ask for help, because of course there's a famine throughout all the land. Egypt and Israel are very close to one another in proximity in the land. So the Bible's telling us there was a large famine that spread across many nations, and Israel was impacted. So you got Jacob sending his brother, saying, go out, find food for us. They have food in Egypt. And, you know, just imagine, like, I just think back to the pandemic in 2020. It's like, go to Costco, they have toilet paper. Go to Aldi, they have toilet paper. If you guys remember, or if you were around during the toilet paper thing, you know, I mean, that's just kind of what this reminds me of a little bit. It's kind of like, they're the only place that has food. We have to go there. And they're taking a huge risk. So, of course, Jacob, you know, he's always favored. He's always favored Joseph, and he's always favored Benjamin, because that was, you know, drawing a blank on what was Jacob's wife's name again. What was Joseph and Benjamin's mother's name again? But it was Laban's daughters. It was, praise God, I'll think of it. But this was Rachel. Yes, it was Rachel's only two sons that she was able to give to Jacob. And of course, Jacob loved Rachel more than he loved Leah, more than he loved anybody else. So, you know, he just, there's this favoritism for Joseph and for Benjamin. So he doesn't want to send Benjamin. He's afraid. He's already lost Joseph. He thinks Joseph's dead. He does not want to lose Benjamin. So he sends his other sons. He sends the other 10, and they go out there. And of course, Joseph has some fun with them. He's having some fun with them. He doesn't reveal who he is right away. He doesn't reveal, because he's shaven. He looks like an Egyptian. He probably is wearing whatever makeup Egyptians would have worn. He might even have his head shaved. Whatever it is, he looks like foreign to them. He doesn't look like the brother that they threw into the pit many years ago and sold into slavery. So now these brothers are toiling over what to do. They're toiling, they're distressed, and Joseph is hearing it. He's hearing it, but he's not revealing that he can understand them, because they speak different languages. So, but Joseph knows their language, of course, so he understands what they're saying. So he hears the toil in their heart and the regret and the remorse that they have, and how they're starting to realize their sin of killing their brother, selling him away, effectively, is just coming against them now. And he decides to say, you know what, I just want to make sure, like in his heart, I could see Joseph. He says, I just want to make sure that my brother Benjamin, that my younger brother's okay. Because only these 10 came to me, but not my younger brother, Benjamin. So, you know, being a good older brother, he's kind of like, I want to make sure that Benjamin's okay. And he sends for him. He sends for him, but of course, it's going to create some conflict, because Jacob does not want to send Benjamin away, because he does not want to lose him. So this is really interesting what's happening here. We end the chapter with Joseph keeping Simeon as a prisoner, as kind of collateral, and sending his brothers away, saying, bring back Benjamin. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens next in Genesis 43. But the story's coming full circle here. We're seeing that God is, you know, what he revealed, what he shared with Joseph is coming to fruition, and we're going to see how Joseph responds. We're going to see how he responds. Does he forgive his brothers? Does he condemn his brothers? Does he provide them what they need? We'll see what happens here. I have a feeling that There's going to be a nice testimony, a nice, well, I know already because I've read it, but I'm kind of building the anticipation for the video here. But we'll see what happens. Be blessed, guys, and I'll talk to you soon.